welcome to my channel.
Today we're going to prepare something so delicious, one of my favorite Guinean sauces, and it's made by the special vegetable, drum rolls, ladyfinger / okra.
Absolutely, definitely, yeah. Okay, thanks.
Okay, for our ingredients, we're going to need an onion, 1 tomato, 1 eggplant, and some chilies, and about 1.5 kilos of okra. You're going to need to chop all these into small cubes. As you can see here, I've chopped my onions, tomatoes, and chilies into one bowl. On the other side, I've chopped my eggplant and some okra. This is also my okra, but I used a food processor so that I can process in bulk, and just wanted to see how it works. It comes out really thin, but some of the pieces come out straight. However, if you do want to use a food processor, you can also do so.
Okay, so we're done with all the preps. We got our beef here, nice and tender. We've got fish already filleted. We got our chopped onion, tomatoes, and chilies. Chopped okra here with the eggplant. And
for our spices, we're going to use Maggie seasoning, some salt, and some palm oil.
In my last video, I talked about palm oil. The daily recommendation is 2 tablespoons per person. So this is really healthy, especially if you can substitute all your cooking fat and use palm oil instead. Actually, in Guinea, they use this for medicinal purposes. So they talk quite highly of it, and I'll put the link below for more details, so check it out. So what we're going to use today is around 2 cups of this. This is a medium-sized cup. You will want to cook this for about 5 minutes until they soften up, and then you will add in the okra. Put in all the ingredients like you saw, and we put the fire on low and covered the okra up. So what will happen is the okra will release water on its own, and that water will be the one that will cook the sauce. So that's one way of doing it. There's another way of doing it whereby you keep the fire on high and you add water and you let the water cook the okra, and once the okra is cooked, the water will dry up. But I like using the first technique because I feel like the water that's released from the okra is sweet. So it gives the sauce a lot more flavors and it's much more tastier. So that's what we're gonna go for today, and let's see how it turns out.
We're going to add in another cup of palm oil. This should be enough. And cover it so that it can steam. And make sure that it's on low fire, because we're not adding in any water. We want to allow it to steam and then eventually fry. What you want to do is scrape the pan so that it avoids from sticking, and then slowly toss the bottom to the top so that it can cook evenly using the steam, and then you cover it back. Every 5-10 minutes you check on it and you scrape the pan. The more you keep steaming it, the more water comes out. Make sure it stays on low heat.
You don't want to mix it up. You just want to scrape the bottom so that it's not going to stick to the pan. That's all. See, as you can see, the water has already started appearing, and it's helping to cook the okra. So that's good. That's what we want to have. add in my seasoning. So we're gonna leave it for a little bit more so the okra is completely cooked. Okay, it looks like it's already cooking, but just want to make sure that there's no crunch left. So let's leave it on for another 5 minutes.
You can now add in your beef so that it can cook together with the okra and get some of the flavors in there. I like to cook my beef separately so that it's nice and tender and my cooking time is reduced. So I usually just chunk it in a rice cooker and just let it cook for a few hours before I start meal prepping. You can also use that tip.
So the okra is almost cooked. I just wanna give it a few more minutes so that it can completely cook, because we're cooking this on low fire. That's why I wanna make sure that everything is cooked well. Once the okra is completely cooked, we're gonna turn back the heat up and we're just gonna allow it to just fry so that there's no water left. All the water dries up, so we wanna do that after the okra is completely cooked.
As you can recall, we didn't add any fluid or water in the sauce, but as I mentioned to you, this okra will naturally release its own fluid, and that will allow it to cook. So now we add in our fish because the sauce is ready. Just turn the fire back on high heat and give it another 2 more minutes. All the flavors can mix together well with the fish, and then should be ready to go.
We're gonna have this with rice, preferably parboiled rice. So we're done for today. We've made enough protein for a whole week. This can serve about 7 to 10 people, depending on how the size they eat, because the little goes a long way, and the sauce is quite rich. So I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoy and introduce this to your family meals. Until next time, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe below.
Not